location from Nassau, Bahamas, it's Small Cap Power's Companies to Watch.
We're at the President's Club Small Cap Conference, and I'm joined by Rob Bakshi, who is the President and CEO of Apivio. Rob, thank you so much for being here with us.
My pleasure.
Great. So tell us about Apivio and who you are.
Well, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I built a lot of companies in my life, and I'm a sort of a high-tech guy in Vancouver area. And I found this really neat company in South Korea in 2009. I thought they were doing a great job in a niche market, and I thought the market would be a global market. So I got involved, and we made it into a Canadian company. And it's been public for the last 2 years, and since then the company has grown very nicely from about 6 million, and this year we should do between 52 and 53 million. Our first customer in North America, our distributor, is NEC, which is a big Japanese conglomerate, and they're distributing our product under their name already.
And what kind of products do you have?
We make voice over IP telephones. Today we probably have close to 5 million IP phones in Korean market.
What kind of target audience are you catering to?
Well, in Korea, it's like I said, the telcos outside of Korea and North America. I went to see companies like Comcast and Rogers and Shaw and Telus. They are not ready to provide the same kind of service that they're providing in Japan and Korea. So therefore, we had to break into the market through enterprise market, which is more professional market. And this is where companies like Cisco and Avaya and NEC and Mitel, they all play. So we developed what I call world's first smart desk phone, which is Android-based desk phone for NEC. So in my opinion, I think the professional phones which are used in hospitals and airports or universities or hotels, banks, you name it, the days of dumb phones are gone. Why are they dumb phones? So we came up with a smartphone idea where the phones are always active, they're progressive, they are interconnected with your back-end other services like CRM and ERP and all those things. You could develop vertical apps that makes you more productive. So we're bringing that new smartphone experience, mobile smartphone experience, to the desktop for the first time, and NEC is our large partner because they have the distribution worldwide.
Right, then that sounds like a very huge competitive advantage. But is there anything else about, for example, management that you can talk about?
Yes, in Canada we have only 5 employees. Myself and CFO and our controller and some salespeople. But in Korea we have 75 employees and about 50 of them are engineers. And our key management there, we have a CFO, we have a CEO there, we have CTO there. So they've been with the company now for 7 to 8 years, and their English is very good, and they understand now the Canadian or the North American culture of doing business. So the business continues to progress, and my key management team continues to grow. Right,
and any futures to tap into the U.S. market?
Absolutely. Right now we are basically tapped out in terms of our growth capacity. You can imagine only 80 employees will generate $52 to $53 million sales. So we don't manufacture anything. We're basically an engineering company. And our main goal right now is to launch NEC properly. We ship 10,000 of these new products to NEC, and we're now working with NEC to develop more software for them so that those products work flawlessly with their back-end system. So over the next 4 to 6 months, that'll happen. And I think our volume with the NEC will continue to grow. But more importantly, we're getting the app development. So we're developing an app for those phones for the hotels. So the high-end hotels, they want those smartphones in rooms where you can get online services and connectivity and everything else on the screen.
And what's the key message that you'd like to get across to investors at this conference?
Our progress with the NEC will continue to progress as we move into higher value-added services and software and higher margins and recurring revenue, and watch our Korean business, which is a stable business, gets more solid and continues to grow as the market grows.
Thank you so much for all of that information, Rob.
My pleasure.
This has been the President's Club Small Cap Conference. I'm Rachel Lee for Small Cap Power.
For more great companies to watch, be sure to visit smallcappower.com.